Good morning and welcome. I'm Reverend Anthony D. Schubert, Canine Handler and Trainer. Yes, it is like 4 a.m. in the morning. I've got a short story to share with everyone out there about how I was awakened this morning. Well, I've got giant German Schnauzers, but I got one giant German Schnauzer in particular by the name of Kyrus. He is actually 4 years old. Happy birthday, Kyrus. And typically, whenever he is wanting to, sleep, in our bathroom, he will scratch at the door, right? Well, this time around, I sit back and I'm like, okay, this time I'm not allowing him to sleep in the bathroom, okay? So he began to scratch on the door once. Okay, I ignored him. He scratched on the door twice. I ignored him. He scratched on the door like the third time. This time I got up, right? Well, when I got up, I decided to say, okay, well, hey, let's just see if he needs to go for a walk or if he needs to go to the bathroom. So I went ahead on and got him and I got Kira, which is the other female giant German Schnauzer, and I took them outside. Now, of course, this was roughly around about 3 a.m., okay? So I took him outside and, I said, okay, hey, he let him use the restroom and everything else, walked him a little bit, came back. But then I tried to go back to sleep. But the Lord would not allow me to go back to sleep. He said, Anthony, wake up, get in your word, and go and spread the word. So today I would like to take upon, one of the more, challenging books of the Bible, the book of Revelation. I believe that it's the least book that is actually preached in its whole totality from the pulpit. Now, of course, I'm not, here to sit back and point fingers. I'm not here to sit back and say, well, we need to do this, we need to do that, because of the fact of we, the people who are believers in Christ Jesus, have abilities and we have gifts and we have skill sets to be able to perform a work for the Lord by way of our faith and our trust in the Lord and by way of us totally surrendering before God to do God's will. A prime example is I'm up at Murphy around about 4 a.m. and I'm getting ready to talk about the book of Revelation. Today, we're going to look at, several verses. I would like to look at, I have to say, Revelation chapter